Hey, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Great to see you. We're getting it all connected across the cyberspace here.
Yep.
And while we're doing that, we've got one of my little pups is actually playing with one of the items we're going to chat about today. So she's already testing it for us. In fact, she loves them so much. This is going to be a great one.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
We're live everywhere.
Yay. So great to be with you tonight. Thanks so much for being with us. We are so excited. Our pups are excited to be with you this evening and chat about all the fun things that the Easter Bunny is going to bring and all the fun Easter decor that we get to do in celebration of the holiday.
Yep.
We've got all kinds of fun things. This is Josie, by the way. She is ready to dive in. And if you don't know who we are, I'm Patty, and I'm here with the amazing Hillary.
Hello, everyone.
You look so cute tonight. I love what you're wearing. We're all Eastery.
We're springy.
So springing's in the air. And we're the co-founders of Hound Hungry DIY. We love pups. We love crafts. We love all things DIY. And we also love celebrating the holidays. And Easter is going to be a really fun one this year with all the fun finds that we have to share with you on Amazon. So if you're not watching on Amazon, there are links or descriptions to our storefront. You can watch us live there, or certainly shopping there is a lot easier because we do kind of tag each item as we talk about it.
Exactly. So there's a carousel. You can follow along with us as we're talking about each of the items, but you can also, if you're watching elsewhere, you can check out that description, and we've got links to all the things that we're talking about as well. And we have a really fun lineup of some awesome doggy stuff. So you can see Josie is 100% on board with this.
She's already playing.
One. But we also have some fun people stuff as well. So stay tuned for some of those too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and before we jump in, if anybody has any questions or anything, or if you've used some of these, let us know your experiences with them as well. We love to hear. We love to get that kind of feedback and find out what you all think. And for sure, if you have any questions, we will do our best to answer them. So feel free to drop it in the chat wherever you're watching.
Exactly. And I have to apologize for the squeaking in advance. Josie is playing with one of the toys Easter toys we're going to be talking about, but it's a great distraction while we jump into some of the other ones first. So I think the first one we're going to talk about is this chick. Oh my gosh. Josie. This is, I had no idea this thing was going to be so big. It is hysterical. I love this little chick. It's flat. It's absolutely flat. It's not stuffed, but it has, you can hear this crinkle paper is so loud. Like I've never heard crinkle paper this loud. So your pups will be coming from all over the house to run and find and play this. It's super cute. It has a really adorable little face on it. Just so fun. It's made of really soft fleece, yellow fleece. It has two adorable little feet and a fun little red crown at the top. And the red crown actually does have a squeaker at the top. Oh, here comes my other pup. I told you they're going to come from all over the house. You can see in the video how much fun they have playing with this. So if you're looking for an Easter dog toy, this is Ginger. If you're looking for one that doesn't have stuffing in it, right? Sometimes you don't want all of that fluff everywhere when they get a hole open in it. But you can see Ginger, she is just like digging at it, like loves to hear that sound. They just have so much fun playing with these toys. It's such a great, I really enjoy the design of this particular one. And in fact, it's so much bigger. I thought it was going to be about half the size when I ordered it. I wasn't looking at the measurements. And when I opened up the box, I was pleasantly surprised that this is, it's almost as big as Ginger. It's a pretty big toy, but I love it. It's so cute.
Love this one. This
Definitely
one,
recommend.
I'm like, my pups would go bananas for because they are crinkle toy fanatics. They also love unstuffing things. So anytime I can find a toy that doesn't have stuffing in it is fantastic. And I love how big it is because that like they can play with it together and they can tug on it together, like that one. And it's adorable. That is so stinking cute.
It is so adorable. It's so cute. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And you're probably going to hear Josie playing with it for a little while longer while we're chatting. But it's obviously a testament of how great this toy is. I highly recommend it. My pups are obviously highly recommended as well. You should get more than one because that way your pups can each have their own.
And this one happens to be 30% off right now. So it is the perfect time for grabbing it.
For sure.
Under $10, awesome. Grab it in time for Easter. And
that's great.
I just love that one.
That's awesome.
So cute.
Yeah. You've got some really cute ones too. I want to see what you've got.
So we have, again, this one is on sale as well, 43% off. And let me just pull up the video for this one. This one is the Peeps toys. So those classic Peeps shapes, and they're little vinyl toys, and they all have a really great squeaker in them. So that's Hank playing with them. They're good. I would say small to medium size. They're perfect size for them. And the squeaker's a really nice, good squeaker. Like they're easy to squeak.
That's nice.
Because the vinyl is kind of thin. So it makes it easy for them to really get that squeaker and squeak on them.
That's so nice. It's so fun to see him play. That's great. I love it.
So you're going to hear a lot of squeakers through.
Yeah. Here, we're going to set this aside for a second.
So, and this is Hazel. This is my Basset Hound. She's playing with it as well. And now she can get through them pretty quickly. So you can see, like, if you have a tough chewer, these ones, they're not super duper durable. So kind of medium chewers, I think they would last a little bit longer, but they love chewing on them. So this was definitely, it was a winner for both of my pups. No question. So, and again, you'll notice there's a theme of mine, which is trying to find ones that are not stuffed toys because my dogs go through those stuffed toys so quickly, and you just get stuffing throughout the house so quickly. So
it's madness over here. Sorry. I love that though. That gift set, that set would make such a cute little gift, wouldn't it? Those Peeps. I just love it. It's totally the classic Peep, colors and everything. So adorable. I just think that would be so cute. And it would be fun to make, so all these kind of doggy things, you could make your pups their own little Easter basket. And that would be so cute inside their Easter basket. I love that.
You can break them up into their own little Easter baskets. They're really, really cute. And like I said, they have a fantastic squeaker on them.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love
these are fun ones.
So cute. All right. On to the next. This is a pup's dream come true. I think today, all the fun things we are going to be talking about some people-y things, but oh my goodness. it's a zoo over here. My pups love this interactive carrot toy. It's so amazing. Like, I can't tell you on how much they adore this. I got one last year. It lasted a year, which is amazing for a stuffed interactive toy. But they played with it every day for like a year. So I decided this Easter, let's get them another one. It's so cute. The carrot itself has got a little bit of a plush to it. So it is got some cushion in it as well. It's got 2 holes, and then there's 4 little bunny rabbits inside. You can see in the video, my little Ginger, she's pulling them out. She loves all those kind of hide and seek kind of puzzles.
Yeah, and she's so good at them. So it's so fun to and once your dogs they love puzzle toys, and it's a great way to kind of relieve some of that stress, burn off some of that energy. Yeah. So if you can find puzzle toys that they like that's even better. So and she's, like I said, she is really good at this. One of the things that I love about this is, I'll say 2 things that I really love about it.
One is each of the 4 little bunny rabbits inside are their own toy. Like they each have a squeaker inside, and they're a lot of fun to play with on their own. But this set, you can play this game over and over and over again. So as soon as they pull the little bunny rabbits out, you just tuck them back in, and then they're back to finding, to finding all the hidden bunny rabbits one more time. And they would play this all day long. It's so much fun. And they're so cute. Like, look at that little adorable little face. They're so adorable.
It seems really well made. Like you can tell, like the carrot isn't just going to fall apart. And obviously, you said it lasted the entire year.
It did, And the top of the carrot is like a really stiff felt. So obviously, still soft on their teeth, but it's sturdier than like a normal felt or even a premium felt that you see in the craft store. It's even thicker than that. So I really like that. So obviously, some of them are gonna probably start chewing on this, but again, it's going to last a lot longer. You're not worried about them swallowing something, that's, easy to swallow. So I really, it's easy to keep an eye on them playing with this, all that good stuff. But I highly recommend this one for sure. It's such a fun game. And if it's rainy outside or too hot outside or too cold outside, interactive kind of hide and seek toys are a great way to burn off energy for your pups. So this is a great one for Easter. I love it. Well, actually all year round, but yeah, for an Easter basket, it's a perfect one. I love it.
Yeah, it's so cute for Easter. And it's nice, like you said, you get 4 toys in one, or sort of 5 toys in one. So that's
Josie loves the carrot, so that's a 5th toy right there. Ginger will pull them all out, and then Josie will play with the carrot. So yeah, they make a great team. They love playing with this.
So we have another carrot toy. So this one is my little carrot toy. So let me...
This is so cute.
So this one has like multiple toys in one. So it's made of this kind of velvety on the outside. That's the plush area, and it's sewn together. But if you look in the listing for this particular toy, you'll see there's another carrot that's got kind of the same material on top of or underneath this one, inside of it. So. And then there's a rubber ball inside of that. So it's sort of a 3-in-1. And when I was looking at the listing, I was expecting it to be like a Velcro where they could pull it out and and get to those other parts.
Yeah.
No, they have to work at it, and they have to actually get it open, which my dogs will get it open. So it's kind of cool that you get 3 toys in one, and they really do have to work at trying to get them apart. So, and it's got a really nice squeaker because it's that whole rubber ball that's the squeaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great for chewers. If you've got a chewer in the family, that's a great toy for that. And again, no stuffing that's going to go flying everywhere, or you're worried about them ingesting it and all that kind of stuff. So I really like that idea a lot. That's so fun.
So here you can see Hank is working on this kind of felt area, and he's already got a little hole going in it. So that's sort of the point of this toy is really to let them tear it apart, get to that next layer, and get in there and get after it. So they haven't played with it very much yet because I wanted to still be able to show you some of the toy. But I can pretty much guarantee they will get to each of the inner pieces of this particular toy.
What a great idea for a dog toy designed to be destroyed, right? Yep. Like that's part of the game is to like pull it apart, take the first layer off, then take the next layer off. And there's just a hidden surprise under each layer. I just love that. It's so fun. Yeah. Normally you're trying to keep their toys together, right? So they can play with them longer. This one is the opposite idea, which I think is so clever. And your pups are going to love that because that's part of their instinct, right? Is to just tear things apart.
Tear it apart. Yep.
Yeah. That's a great toy.
I love it because again, I don't have a million pieces of fuzz to pick up, and I'm not worried about them eating the fuzz or anything like that. Right. So the more toys that I can find that are sort of built for their instinct, which is tearing them apart, the better. Yeah. So.
I'm so glad you found that one because I had not seen that one. So that one's really, really cute. I love that. That's awesome. That's great. All right. We're just going to keep rolling with our doggy toys. Now this one is so cute. Like it looks like a little a little kid's toy, a little baby's toy. They're so soft. I cannot tell you how soft and silky smooth these little fluffy bunnies are. I got one in each color. I think there's another color. There are a few more colors, I think, than these two. Definitely one more color. So there's lots of fun choices.
But I will say they are selling out. This is like a bestseller, and they are selling out of different colors. So if you're wanting to grab one while they're still available. So
right, exactly. And you can see Ginger playing with it. It's so cute. It has long floppy ears that have the crinkle paper in them. So they're nice and crinkly. The ears are. There is a squeaker inside. If I squeak it, I'm sure the pups will come on it. So yeah, here they come. Here comes Ginger. It has a cute little cotton tail on the back, a little fluffy tail, just an adorable little face. I love the ears.
The ears are amazing. They're perfect.
Oversized, floppy, so adorable. This would look so cute in a little dog's Easter basket too. Yep. And then I don't know if you can tell, but the stitching on here is really amazing. Like there's detail in the nose and everything. It's really high quality, and the price point is amazingly inexpensive. It's crazy how this is a fairly good sized toy. You could go to a big box store and get a toy that's like 3 inches tall and spend the same amount for a toy like this. So I highly recommend it. Our pups just absolutely love them. And it's such a fun toy for Easter.
That one is so
dog's
cute.
Easter basket. Yeah. Just adorable. Just adorable. Love it. Absolutely love it.
And then I think this is the last of the doggy toys.
Oh, okay. Here we go. And I'm missing one. It's over here. The pups have already pulled it out. This is a dozen Easter eggs. There's 2 of every color, so 6 colors. Each one has a squeaker in them. And then they all have this really fun design. It's the same design, but it's so adorable. And then it's made of this like minky fleece. So again, super soft. I mean, just so soft and plush, really easy on their mouth, easy to play with. And there is a squeaker on the inside. Here, let's see if I can. Here we go. There's Ginger again. And you can play fetch with these. They can obviously, I had them in the box this is the box that came in. I had them like pulling them out of the box as part of a game. You can see me throwing them, like just throwing a bunch of them at once. They play with one and here come 3 more or whatever. And then Josie loves to kind of play tug of war. So she'll even play tug with these little ones. But I love all the colors. I love the variety. I love the quantity that there's so many to play with. So if they go through one, you've got a whole bunch of others to back up. But my pups, smaller pups, they would love this. It's such an easy toy to mouth. It's not oversized, right? Like sometimes plush toys can be too big in their mouth to get a hold of and really play with. And they absolutely love these. They're so fun.
Those highly recommend so cute.
Them. Yeah. These are not for heavy chewers. They'll probably get a hole in them right away. But again, there she goes. She grabs another one. So yeah, it's such a fun toy to play with. I would definitely recommend. Love the colors, love the designs. Really cute.
Well, and I love the amount of them. That's, it just makes it so festive because you have a whole like Easter game with all of the,
and you could like if you're hiding eggs for your kiddos, you could hide these eggs for your pups. I mean, that would be so fun. And these are also discounted today as well.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely today would be a great day to get them. And I know these are a big seller as well. So grab these before they're gone. It'd be fun for Easter. Family fun Easter time.
And then we have your egg cooker here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is a little Dash egg cooker. I love this. This is amazing. It comes with, it has a little lid here. It comes with a little water measuring device, little cup, and it says soft, medium, or hard boiled eggs. So you can cook any kind of egg softness that you want. So you just fill it to that line and then you pour it into the device. And then before you put the eggs on, you want to poke the top with a pin. And so the bottom of this little measuring device has a little pin on it. And so you can see in the video, I'm just poking a hole at the top of the egg and you just put them in in the little tray, and then you put the lid on, you push the button to start it, and it'll automatically go through that whatever time basically is the amount of water that you put in there. So once the water's gone, the timer will go off, and then you lift the lid and you put it in some ice water and an ice water bath. That just helps them cool the eggs down quickly, but it also makes it easy to remove the shells when you want to take the shells off. So super easy. You don't have to worry about washing a pot of boiling water on the stove. You're hovering over it, making sure that, they don't boil. Oh, sometimes it'll boil like crazy and you're getting cracked eggs in the boiling water. So this makes it so nice and easy. It has a nice little chime. So we've had one of these for quite a while. The earlier model had a buzzer sound to the timer. This one has like a little tinker bell kind of sound So, I love that because you're not jumping up to go run and turn the timer off. But the other really neat feature is it comes with these two little trays. One is for poached eggs, so it's a poached egg tray, and then another is an omelet tray. So if you want to scramble up some eggs, put in some, chives or bacon or cheese or whatever, onions, if you want to put anything in, and you can just put this on top of there and then do the same kind of cooking time, and it'll chime for you. And then you've got a little individual omelet as well, or poached egg. So a lot of features for this little gadget. So cute. It comes in so many fun colors.
Yeah, I love the different colors.
Really
that it comes
fun.
In. It also comes in different sizes as well. So if you have a large family or something like that, there's sort of a double decker version of it as well as that one. So yeah.
And I think there's even a Peeps one for Easter. Like there's like a Peeps shape omelet tray instead of the round one that I showed you. So yeah, there's all kinds of really fun ones to choose from, but I highly, highly recommend this. It's also great. Both our parents, my husband and mine, love this. So it's easier for, an older population to just like, you're not worried about them, cooking over the stove and stuff boiling over or anything like that. You just plug and play. This made it so much easier for my father-in-law to cook. He loved hard-boiled eggs every morning for breakfast, or making egg salad, for lunch. And this made it so much easier as he got older to cook eggs. So he could still cook, right?
Yep.
So I
he was still independent and doing doing what he wanted to do, just making it easier for him to do it.
Yeah, I really love that. So think about family members that that would make that easier for them.
Yeah.
Or this would make a fun Mother's Day gift, or or Dad's Day. Obviously, my father-in-law loved hard-boiled eggs. So, think about as a gift. I think it's perfect because there's so many uses for it, and everybody loves eggs, and eggs go great for hard-boiled eggs go well in all kinds of dishes as well. So, definitely recommend for sure.
Well, and it's nice when you can, especially devices like that, when you have the that one has really high reviews, and really it really does last a long time, because it's always hard to know, like, okay, if I get it, is it gonna last? Is it gonna work? Like, that one has amazing reviews, and so you can really trust that, like, okay, if I go ahead and get it, it'll still last for me. It'll work for a nice long time.
Yes, exactly. Definitely. And it's on sale today, so grab it. You can get a nice little discount on it as well.
Then
for sure. Oh, my little. So this kind of goes with the hard-boiled egg cooker.
Yep.
This is a set of edible ink food decorating pens. There are 10 pens in the kit. It's all food grade, high quality food grade edible inks on it. And it has, what's really cool is each pen has two sides. There's a fatter kind of side brush, and then there's a detailed tip on the other end. So you can really go use your imagination and have a lot of fun decorating with these. This was the first time I'd ever decorated eggs with these kind of ink pens, and I really had a lot of fun because it gives you a lot more control when you're dyeing eggs or things like that. Sometimes the color combos or whatever you're trying to do doesn't really work out and it looks muddy. These I love because you can not only color the eggs, you let them, once you color them, the ink is going to be wet for a little while. So you have to make sure not to get your fingers on it or not rub it off, because it will rub off. But the nice thing about it is if you don't let it dry and it's wet, you can take a paper towel and rub it, and you can get kind of that ombre kind of watercolor look.
Cool.
So one of the eggs in that bowl, you can kind of see I used like the blue and the pink on one end and the other. And then I just took a paper towel and rubbed them while they were still wet. And you're kind of getting kind of that watercolory look. So there's really a lot of effects that you can get using these. I definitely think this is something really fun and something different that your kiddos or you would have a lot of fun doing, decorating the eggs for Easter. And you can really get into some fun detailed designs as you do it. So
that's cool. Yeah,
definitely recommend.
Then I have this is my little cupcake stand that I have here. So if you're making some cupcakes for Easter,
that's so cute.
You can see this is just a super simple, it's 13 spaces that you can pop little cupcakes onto. Now I will say you can't do giant ones because it's a limited space in between the tiers. So these are going to be regular sized cupcakes or even mini. Mini or regular sized cupcakes are going to be what'll fit on here. But I just love the simplicity and just sort of the like sweet, beautiful little wires. You know, it doesn't take like the cups
delicate,
really
it's cute.
shine.
That's what I was going to say.
Put them on here.
The cupcakes are the star of the show. Yeah.
Yep. So they do. This one is the 13 tray one, as I said, and like definitely standard size cupcake for this. They do have different sizes as well, so you can do different sizes for this one. But yeah, it's such a cute little design, super simple and easy to clean, easy to work with. Like you can just, wash it in the sink with some warm soapy water. Like, and it's, you're never going to worry about it breaking or, the plastic getting brittle, some of those kind of cake trays and things like that.
Right.
It's going to last and last. So yeah, I just love this little one. It's very cute.
It's nice and portable. I could see you taking it on a picnic or over to a friend's house for like, if you're invited over for Easter, wouldn't that be fun to kind of bring cupcakes in that little stand so that, you've got a nice little display. The hostess doesn't have to worry about how to display your cupcakes that you bring. You've got this cute little stand to show off your fun desserts. So yeah, I love that. It's so fun. So it's a great way to display all the goodies.
And then I have a little recipe here. So we're going to kind of talk about a few different items. Let me see if I can find it. So here I'm using some butter snap pretzels and some candy melts and then some pastel little M&Ms. To make these little snacks. It's 3 ingredients. It couldn't be easier. The kids can help with this one. It's very easy, very fun, and they turn out so adorable. I just love the way that they turn out.
So pretty. Perfect for Easter celebrations. I absolutely love it. Or Mother's Day little brunch or something, or bride's bridal shower or something. I love that idea. So pretty.
Yeah. So it's so simple, so cute. And then I have these little ombre flower petal cupcake liners that I'm using to hold them in. So again, it's such a cute way to display them, but they turn out so cute. They're so simple. I just love this one. So definitely give it a try.
Yeah. Play the video again. This is so neat. I just love this idea. How clever. And you make a lot. Like there's a lot that you can end up making per batch, and you know, several different batches, and you'll be the life of the party when you show up with those. I love that.
So I will say, so it's these butter snap pretzels, and they do come in round, or this one's sort of the rectangular version. So either one will work. And then the white candy melts. That just makes it super easy. And then you're going to pop that in the oven at 225 for like 2 minutes. You're not trying to melt it all the way. You're just trying to soften it.
Just to get it soft. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then you have the pastel M&Ms, and I've broken them out into their different colors so that each of your flowers actually, but you could do them completely mix match, however you wanted to do them.
Yeah. So. No, that's so cute. I love that.
So yeah, you just pop your little candy melts on, pop it into the oven for 2 minutes. And then I was really worried that you have to work fast. You don't. Yeah. It stays soft long enough. So this is a great one for the kids to help with, because it'll stay soft enough that you're not worried about trying to get them all put together before it hardens up. It's soft for quite a while. It gives you time to work with them. So, and I do recommend like either parchment paper or, a nonstick pan, something like that, so that they'll pop off really easily. But
and then look at those little tulip cupcake holders.
So cute.
I love that. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Oh, wouldn't those be adorable? Like on an Easter charcuterie board too. Like, those would be so pretty. I love that.
And I will say, like, they're fairly large cupcake liners. Again, it's probably, a standard will work in there, but the flower petals are going to come to almost the top of your cupcake if you have a standard size. So they are fairly substantial. Yeah. So you can really do, some really fun cupcakes in these as well if you're doing just straight up cupcakes. But muffins, I love the idea of using them as kind of a centerpiece and having your little snacks in them. So putting them on a charcuterie board, that's perfect as well. So and they're come in the 3 different colors. So you've got like the yellow and green, the pink and blue, and then this sort of orange and pink here on the end. So, and there's 72 in this container. So a nice big container of cake liners.
And I could see like banana muffins, like, blueberry muffins too, like not just cupcakes, but you could do savory as well. Yeah. Really neat.
So those ones are fun. They're so perfect for spring. I just and they're not so the reason why I got those ones, as opposed to there's all kinds of cute, like Easter bunnies, Easter eggs, stuff like this. This one, I felt like, well, this will work for a wide variety of things, and even just birthdays or, through the summer or whatever.
For sure.
It's perfect for spring and Easter, but they'll keep on working it'll take me a while to get through 72 of them. So I wanted it to be as universal as possible.
Right. No, I love that. I love that. You'll just have to make your mom some fun cupcakes for her birthday and Mother's Day coming up and all that good stuff. So yeah, I love that. That's great. Those are so sweet.
So, and could not be easier to make. So they turn out so cute. And this one we don't actually have on us, but this is a great idea as well.
Yeah, we found this doing a search on Amazon for some fun Easter crafts. And I just thought this was the most clever little idea. So these are wooden eggs. They are customizable. You can, they don't have to be, but you can actually have a name put on or a word put on each one. You get 5 or 6 in a bunch. And you paint them. They're little thin wooden eggs, and you can paint. So your kids can have a fun coloring craft, or if it's a gal's craft night, a glass of wine and everybody wants to paint one and they each has their name on it. It could be a fun little souvenir to take home, a little party favor to take home. But I just thought this was such a clever and fun idea. I know kids like coloring eggs, but this coloring egg was just such a fun, clever idea. And
I love that you get everything that you need in one kit. So that's awesome. And it can be personalized. You can also get them as a single or as a bundle. So you can get them one off, or you can get multiples of them if you want to as well. But I just love it's everything you need all in one place. So you have that craft kit ready to go as soon as you open it up. You're good to go.
Yeah. So. And if you're painting, it's always nice to kind of like paint have a guide as to where to, because, you know, if it was a blank and you're like, oh, I love all the like swirls and dots and stripes and zigzags and everything. But when I look at a blank, I'm like, well, I don't know where to begin. I feel like, you know, if you've got some place to kind of give you the guide as to where to put paints and stuff, it makes it that much more fun and less stressful. And certainly your kids will have a great time. And what a fun memento for you to have of your kiddos for the Easter holidays. Something you can hang, celebrate, you know, add to your Easter decor. You can put that little craft kit in their Easter basket. And so they're not just getting sweet things to eat and stuff, but they're getting fun things to do. So I love it.
I love it. Really cute. It's so cute. So yeah, that is our lineup of all of our Easter favorites that we found for the holiday. We hope you enjoyed this one.
Yeah. Well, a whirlwind of fun things. Of course, all the fun things that our pups loved, but there's lots of fun things that that we love as well, to help make the Easter holiday brighter, happier, and all that good stuff. So thanks for being with us today. If you have any fun Easter ideas to share, please let us know. And yeah, we'll see you next time with some more fun finds from Amazon.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care, everybody.